Have you ever wondered why manifestation doesn't seem to work for you, despite all your efforts? Why do some people effortlessly attract abundance, while others feel stuck in a perpetual state of scarcity? The truth is, manifestation is not just about envisioning your desires or reciting affirmations. There's a deeper, more intricate process at play, one that involves aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the vibrational frequency of what you wish to create. In today's video, we're going to uncover the truth about manifestation, and more importantly, the common mistakes that hold people back from truly manifesting the life they desire. These mistakes often go unnoticed, hidden in the depths of your subconscious, where beliefs and patterns formed from past experiences sabotage your progress. I'm going to guide you through these invisible barriers and show you how to overcome them, so you can start manifesting your dreams with ease. You see, manifestation isn't just about wanting something, it's about embodying a new frequency, one that resonates with your desires. It's about reprogramming your mind, as Joe Dispenza teaches, to create new neural pathways that support your vision of abundance, love, health, and success. If you want to unlock the true power of manifestation, you must first understand how your brain and emotions are connected to the reality you experience. So let's dive into this journey of transformation, one that begins deep within you. Remember, to manifest your reality, you must first reprogram your mind. The mind creates the reality you experience. Joe Dispenza. With this understanding, let's explore the most common manifestation mistakes that are keeping you stuck. How the lack of inner confidence creates blocks in manifestation and prevents abundance. Many of us have heard the saying, "You must believe in yourself to achieve your dreams." But what does it really mean to believe in yourself when it comes to manifestation? It goes far beyond surface-level affirmations. True inner confidence is the foundation upon which your ability to manifest rests. Without this internal trust, you are essentially trying to build a skyscraper on shifting sand. It's unstable, and no matter how much effort you put into manifesting, the results will be inconsistent or non-existent. The lack of inner confidence doesn't just manifest as a vague feeling of doubt. It shows up as invisible blocks within your subconscious. These are the self-imposed barriers that keep you from aligning with your desires. These blocks are often deeply rooted in early childhood experiences or past traumas, creating limiting beliefs that stay with us into adulthood. This is why, despite knowing what you want, the manifestation process seems difficult or worse, like it's not working at all. Joe Dispenza, a renowned expert in the field of neuroscience and spiritual transformation, explains that these limiting beliefs are not just abstract ideas, they are physically encoded in our brain. When we experience trauma or negative reinforcement, our brain forms neural pathways that support these beliefs, creating a cycle of self-sabotage. For example, if a child grows up in an environment where money is always scarce, or there is an underlying message of unworthiness, their subconscious mind accepts these beliefs as truths. Over time, this programming influences their adult decisions, behaviors, and even their ability to manifest abundance. The manifestation process requires a shift at a much deeper level than simply changing your thoughts. It calls for a complete reprogramming of your subconscious mind, rewriting the stories you've been telling yourself for years. It's not enough to simply say, "I deserve abundance," or "I am worthy of love." While affirmations are a tool, they need to be supported by deeper emotional work and the willingness to dismantle the old stories that no longer serve you. Let's look at an example. Imagine someone who has always dreamed of financial prosperity. They use positive affirmations daily and visualize their dream lifestyle. However, despite their efforts, they continue to struggle financially. The reason is likely that, deep within, they don't truly believe they can have the prosperity they desire. Their internal narrative may include beliefs such as, "Money is hard to come by," "I don't deserve to be wealthy," or "I've always struggled, so why would things change now?" These limiting beliefs exist within the subconscious, creating an energetic resistance that blocks the flow of abundance. No matter how hard they try, their internal belief system is sabotaging their manifestation process. This is why the concept of inner confidence is so critical. When you have true confidence in yourself, it means you trust in your ability to create and shape your reality. You believe that the universe is working in your favor and that you are worthy of the abundance that flows into your life. However, If your belief system is dominated by feelings of unworthiness, lack, or fear, the energy you project into the world is one of scarcity, and the universe will mirror that back to you. How can you begin to break through these subconscious blocks? The first step is to recognize and identify the limiting beliefs you hold. This requires deep self-reflection and the courage to face the beliefs you've carried for years. These beliefs may not always be easy to confront, but they must be acknowledged before they can be changed. Once you begin to identify the areas where you feel blocked, whether it's in your finances, relationships, or health, you can start to work on changing the story you've been telling yourself. One powerful technique to begin the process of reprogramming is the practice of mindfulness and meditation. Through these practices, you can begin to quiet the mind and access the subconscious, where these limiting beliefs are stored. By focusing on your breath and allowing your thoughts to settle, you can start to create a space for new, empowering beliefs to emerge. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough to receive financial abundance," you can begin to shift your focus to a more empowering thought like, "I am worthy of abundance and all the good things life has to offer." Joe Dispenza's work highlights the importance of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections. By consistently practicing new thought patterns, you can literally rewire your brain to support your new beliefs. This is why it's so important to not only repeat positive affirmations, but to embody the feeling of what it would be like to live from a place of true self-worth and inner confidence. Your brain and body need to feel what it's like to live in alignment with abundance, not just think about it. The more you practice this shift in thinking, the more you begin to break down the old neural pathways that have kept you stuck in patterns of lack. Over time, your subconscious mind will begin to accept these new beliefs as truth, and you will start to see the results in your external reality. This is where the true magic of manifestation happens. When your internal world shifts, your external world begins to reflect those changes. Building inner confidence is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It requires daily practice and a commitment to living in alignment with your desires. It's about continuously choosing to believe in yourself, even in the face of fear or doubt. Every time you step into your power and trust in your ability to create, you reinforce the new neural pathways that support your manifestation efforts. True manifestation begins with the belief that you are worthy and capable of achieving everything you desire. It requires a deep, unwavering confidence in your own potential. Once you cultivate that inner confidence, you'll find that the blocks that once held you back begin to dissolve, and the path to abundance becomes clear. Keep in mind, the universe is always responding to the energy you're sending out. So the more confidence you have in yourself, the more the universe will reflect that back to you. The lack of inner confidence is one of the most common and insidious blocks in the manifestation process. To truly manifest your desires, you must first cultivate the belief that you are worthy of them. This requires going beyond surface-level affirmations and addressing the deep-rooted limiting beliefs in your subconscious. By reprogramming your mind and building inner confidence, you'll align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the frequency of abundance, allowing it to flow into your life effortlessly. It's time to break free from the old stories and step into your true power. The universe is ready to meet you there. Why the vibration of scarcity is more linked to your brain than you think. The concept of scarcity is deeply ingrained in our society. From an early age, we're taught that resources are limited, that there's never enough to go around, and that we must constantly compete for what we need. This scarcity mindset not only affects our external circumstances, but also deeply impacts our internal world. And it's not just a passing thought, it's a belief system embedded in our brains, one that shapes how we perceive the world, and more importantly, how we manifest our reality. Understanding the link between scarcity and the brain is crucial for anyone seeking to manifest abundance. Joe Dispenza, a leading neuroscientist and expert in the field of brain-body connections, has explored how our thoughts and beliefs create neural pathways in the brain. These pathways don't just influence our behavior, they influence the very energy we emit into the world. And when our thoughts are dominated by scarcity, our brains start to create neural circuits that reinforce the belief that we live in a world of lack. The result? We manifest more of what we fear, scarcity. Imagine for a moment that you're trying to manifest financial prosperity, but no matter how hard you try, you always seem to fall short. You might find yourself caught in a cycle of worry and fear, constantly anxious about money. What's happening here is that your brain is stuck in a loop of scarcity. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your physical responses are in alignment with scarcity. And this creates a vibrational frequency that repels the very abundance you seek. The brain works as a transmitter, constantly sending out energy based on the beliefs and emotions we carry. If your subconscious mind believes that money is hard to come by, that success is only for others, or that you'll never break free from financial struggle, then your brain's energy is being broadcasted into the universe as a signal of lack. And just like a radio transmitter, the universe responds to that signal by sending you more of what you are vibrating: more lack, more struggle, more scarcity. Joe Dispenza's work highlights how the brain's perception of scarcity becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is because our brains operate through a feedback loop. Our thoughts create emotions, which in turn create physical responses. When we feel fear or anxiety about money, our bodies react by releasing stress hormones like cortisol, which actually shuts down the part of our brain responsible for creative thinking and problem solving. This makes it harder for us to find solutions to our financial challenges. Instead of thinking creatively about how to manifest abundance, we get stuck in survival mode, reacting to life rather than co-creating it. But here's the good news. Just as the brain can be wired for scarcity, it can also be rewired for abundance. The key lies in shifting the neural pathways that have been formed over years of thinking in terms of lack. This shift is not only possible, but necessary for anyone who desires to manifest prosperity, wealth, or any form of abundance in their lives. However, this process requires intentional effort, mindfulness, and a willingness to break free from the patterns that have held you back. One way to begin shifting your vibration from scarcity to abundance is by changing the way you speak about money, success, and opportunity. Pay close attention to the language you use on a daily basis. Are you constantly saying things like, "I can't afford this," "there's never enough money," or "I'll never be able to make more"? These statements reinforce a belief in scarcity and only serve to perpetuate the cycle. Instead, begin using language that reflects abundance and possibility. Try saying, "I'm open to new opportunities," "Money flows easily to me," or "I deserve to be financially abundant." This may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you've been steeped in a scarcity mindset for years. But the more you practice using positive, abundant language, the more your brain begins to create new neural pathways that support these beliefs. Your energy will start to shift, and you'll begin to notice that opportunities for abundance start to appear where there once seemed to be none. Visualization is another powerful tool for shifting your vibration. When you close your eyes and visualize yourself living the life you desire, whether that's financially abundant, successful in your career, or in a fulfilling relationship, you are sending a signal to your brain that this is your reality. The brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. By regularly visualizing abundance, you create new neural pathways that align with your desired reality, reinforcing the belief that abundance is not only possible, but inevitable. Another important aspect of overcoming the vibration of scarcity is healing past wounds around money and success. Often our scarcity mindset is rooted in childhood experiences or past traumas, where we were conditioned to believe that we were not deserving of wealth, success, or happiness. These beliefs become deeply ingrained in the subconscious, influencing how we approach our current financial and life circumstances. To break free from scarcity, you must acknowledge and release these old beliefs. This process of healing and releasing can be done through various modalities, such as therapy, energy work, or journaling. The goal is to uncover the limiting beliefs that were formed during childhood or in past experiences, and to replace them with new beliefs that align with the abundant life you wish to create. By forgiving yourself and others for past mistakes or traumas, you free yourself from the emotional baggage that holds you back from experiencing true abundance. It's also important to remember that abundance is not just about money. The vibration of scarcity can manifest in other areas of life, such as health, relationships, or personal fulfillment. If you feel that there's never enough time, love, or energy, this is a reflection of the scarcity mindset at work. The same principles that apply to financial abundance apply to all forms of abundance. By shifting your beliefs and energy, you can manifest an abundant life in every area. Changing your vibration from scarcity to abundance is a process, one that requires patience, consistency, and a deep willingness to heal and transform. But as you begin to shift your energy, you'll start to notice that the universe begins to mirror your new vibration back to you. Opportunities will arise, doors will open, and you'll find yourself living in greater alignment with the abundance you've always desired. The vibration of scarcity is deeply tied to the way your brain has been conditioned to view the world. This scarcity mindset not only affects your thoughts, but also influences your emotions, physical responses, and the energy you project into the universe. To shift your manifestation practice from scarcity to abundance, you must begin by rewiring your brain, changing your language, and healing past wounds. The more you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with abundance, the more the universe will respond by delivering the prosperity, love, and success that you deserve. Your brain is powerful, and with the right mindset, it can help you manifest a life of limitless abundance. Simple techniques to reprogram your mindset and unlock your abundance frequency. Manifestation in its purest form requires a shift not only in our thoughts, but in the very foundation of our mindset. Many people approach manifestation as if it's something that can be achieved through surface-level changes, such as simply thinking positively or visualizing the life they want. While these practices are helpful, they often neglect the deeper, more powerful process of reprogramming the subconscious mind. Our beliefs, deeply embedded in the subconscious, dictate the frequency we are vibrating at, and this frequency determines what we attract into our lives. If we want to manifest abundance, whether it's financial, emotional, or spiritual, we must first align our inner beliefs with our desires. Joe Dispenza, a leading expert on neuroscience and personal transformation, teaches us that the brain is highly adaptable. It can be rewired, like a piece of software, to support new beliefs and new outcomes. This concept is known as neuroplasticity. The brain has the incredible ability to create new neural pathways, and by consciously working to change the thoughts and beliefs we hold, we can literally change the way our brains function. But how do we begin this process of reprogramming our mindsets, especially when our current thought patterns are so deeply ingrained? One of the most effective ways to reprogram the subconscious mind is through repetition. Repetition of new, empowering beliefs, thoughts, and actions helps to strengthen the neural pathways that align with abundance. This can be done through affirmations, visualization, and other powerful techniques that build a positive mental framework. However, the key to success lies in consistency. Reprogramming is not an overnight process. It requires commitment and daily practice to shift the brain from its old limiting beliefs to a new state of abundance and possibility. Let's begin with one of the simplest and most profound techniques: affirmations. Affirmations are short, positive statements that are designed to replace negative, limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, if you've always struggled with feelings of unworthiness around money, you might start by repeating the affirmation, "I am worthy of unlimited abundance, and money flows to me effortlessly." At first, you may not believe this affirmation, especially if it goes against the beliefs you've held for years. However, by repeating it daily, you begin to rewire your brain. The key here is repetition, combined with emotional engagement. When you repeat affirmations, make sure to feel the emotions of what you are affirming. It's not enough to simply say the words, you must embody them. Imagine what it would feel like to truly believe that you are worthy of abundance, and allow yourself to feel the excitement, gratitude, and joy that comes with that belief. In addition to affirmations, visualization is another powerful tool for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Visualization involves mentally seeing yourself living the life you desire, experiencing the emotions and sensations of already having achieved your goals. Joe Dispenza often emphasizes the power of visualization in his teachings, explaining that the brain doesn't distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you visualize your desired reality, your brain begins to create new neural pathways that align with that reality. This shifts your energy, allowing you to begin attracting what you want. Visualization is most effective when done regularly, ideally in a relaxed state, such as meditation. When you are in a calm and focused state, your subconscious mind is more receptive to new ideas and beliefs. During a visualization session, Imagine yourself in vivid detail living your ideal life. Picture every aspect of it, what you are doing, where you are, and how you feel. Engage all of your senses. Feel the excitement, hear the sounds, and see the details as clearly as possible. This immersive experience signals to your brain that this is your new reality, and over time, your brain begins to accept this new belief as truth. Another technique for reprogramming your mindset is the use of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that not only shifts your vibration, but also reprograms your brain to focus on abundance. When you feel gratitude, you are signaling to the universe that you are in alignment with your desires. Gratitude rewires the brain to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. This shift in focus is essential for unlocking your abundance frequency. You cannot manifest abundance while constantly focusing on what is missing in your life. Instead, practice daily gratitude for the things you already have, whether they are big or small. Start a gratitude journal and write down at least 3 things you are grateful for each day. These can be simple things like the sunshine, a kind gesture from a friend, or the ability to breathe deeply. The more you practice gratitude, the more your brain begins to focus on the positive aspects of your life, which in turn increases your vibration and aligns you with abundance. As you feel gratitude for what you have, you send out a signal of abundance to the universe, attracting even more to be grateful for. In addition to affirmations, visualization, and gratitude, another important technique is to practice self-compassion. Often, our ability to manifest is hindered by self-criticism and negative self-talk. If you are constantly berating yourself or feeling guilty for past mistakes, you are sending out a vibration of lack and unworthiness. To reprogram your mindset, you must begin treating yourself with love and kindness. Practice affirming your worth, not just in the context of your desires, but as a person. Remind yourself daily that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. A powerful self-compassion technique is to write a letter to yourself filled with love and acceptance. In this letter, acknowledge your strengths, accomplishments, and unique qualities. Remind yourself that you are worthy of love, success, and abundance. Read this letter aloud to yourself every day and feel the emotions of self-love and acceptance. This simple practice helps to reprogram your subconscious mind and shifts your energy toward greater alignment with your desires. Finally, creating a daily ritual is essential for maintaining the momentum of your reprogramming efforts. The key to unlocking your abundance frequency lies in consistent action. Make your reprogramming practices a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Whether it's affirmations in the morning, visualization during meditation, or a gratitude practice before bed, commit to these practices daily. Over time, they will become ingrained in your subconscious, and you will begin to notice profound shifts in your thoughts, emotions, and external circumstances. Reprogramming your mindset is essential for unlocking your abundance frequency. Through the consistent practice of affirmations, visualization, gratitude, self-compassion, and daily rituals, you can gradually shift your subconscious beliefs and align yourself with the vibration of abundance. Remember that this process takes time and patience, but with dedication and persistence, you will begin to see the results manifest in your life. The more you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires, the more the universe will respond by bringing those desires into your reality. Reprogram your mind, and you will unlock the abundant life you've always dreamed of. Thus, the fatal mistake of trying to manifest without working on your emotional coherence. Many people approach the process of manifestation with a clear vision of what they want to create in their lives. They visualize their goals, repeat affirmations, and take action towards their desires. However, there is one crucial element that many overlook: emotional coherence. Without emotional coherence, all the manifestation techniques in the world will be ineffective. This is because the energy you send out into the universe is not just influenced by your thoughts, but by the feelings that accompany them. Emotional coherence refers to the alignment of your thoughts, emotions, and energy. When you think about something, especially a desire, your emotions respond to that thought. If your emotions are in harmony with your thoughts, you create a powerful vibration that is coherent with your desires. However, if there is a mismatch between what you think and how you feel, you create a discordant energy that disrupts the manifestation process. In other words, Emotional incoherence sends mixed signals to the universe, which results in mixed or no results at all. Joe Dispenza, a renowned neuroscientist and expert in the field of spiritual neuroscience, emphasizes that emotional coherence is the key to unlocking the full potential of manifestation. According to Dispenza, the heart plays a critical role in the manifestation process. The heart generates an electromagnetic field that is far more powerful than the brain's. When your heart and mind are in alignment, you create a coherent field of energy that allows your desires to flow toward you. On the other hand, if your emotions are not in harmony with your thoughts, you create a dissonant field that blocks your manifestations. For example, let's say you want to manifest a new job, but deep down you feel unworthy of success or anxious about your ability to perform well in that job. Your mind might say, "I am ready for this new job. I deserve it." But your emotions are sending out a completely different message. Perhaps you feel fear or doubt, which are not in alignment with your desire. In this case, you are sending mixed signals. Your thoughts are trying to manifest the job, but your emotions are repelling it by creating a vibration of fear and insecurity. The universe responds to the energy you emit, so instead of attracting the job you want, you may continue to face obstacles or miss opportunities. This emotional mismatch is one of the biggest obstacles people face when trying to manifest. The subconscious mind is especially powerful because it drives 95% of our thoughts and behaviors. If your subconscious holds limiting beliefs or unresolved emotional wounds, these can create a disconnect between what you consciously desire and what you emotionally feel. For example, if you were raised in an environment where you were constantly told that money doesn't grow on trees or that you must work hard to earn your worth, your subconscious may carry these beliefs as emotional patterns. These emotional patterns will then influence how you feel when you think about money or success, creating a mismatch between your thoughts and emotions. One way to overcome this emotional incoherence is by cultivating a practice of emotional awareness. You must become aware of the emotions you are feeling in relation to your desires. Are you feeling anxious, fearful, or uncertain? Are you feeling excited, confident, and joyful? Recognizing these emotions is the first step in realigning them with your desires. Once you've identified any negative or incoherent emotions, you can begin the process of shifting them. A powerful technique to create emotional coherence is gratitude. Gratitude is a high vibration emotion that signals to the universe that you are in alignment with abundance. When you express gratitude, your heart and mind begin to synchronize, creating a coherent energy that attracts more of what you are thankful for. Joe Dispenza often speaks about the power of gratitude in his teachings, explaining that it is one of the most powerful emotions to cultivate when it comes to manifestation. Gratitude not only helps to clear negative emotions, but also creates an energetic field that aligns with your desires. To cultivate emotional coherence, start by practicing gratitude every day. Take a moment to reflect on the things in your life that you are grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. As you focus on gratitude, notice how your feelings shift. You may find that you begin to feel more positive, hopeful, and open to receiving what you desire. This emotional shift is the first step in creating alignment between your thoughts and emotions. Another important practice for emotional coherence is meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet the mind and bring awareness to your emotions. Through regular meditation, you can train your mind to focus on positive, empowering thoughts that are in alignment with your desires. As you meditate, pay attention to the emotions that arise and practice letting go of any negative or limiting beliefs. Visualize yourself living your desired reality, and notice how your emotions shift as you align your thoughts with your heart's desires. This practice helps to create coherence between your inner and outer world, allowing manifestation to flow with greater ease. You can also practice emotional coherence through breathing exercises. Deep, mindful breathing can help regulate your nervous system and bring you into a state of emotional balance. When you feel anxious or stressed, your body enters a state of fight or flight, which disrupts emotional coherence. By practicing deep breathing, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body and mind, allowing you to align your thoughts and emotions. It's important to remember that emotional coherence is not about suppressing negative emotions. Negative emotions such as fear, doubt, and anger are a natural part of the human experience. However, when these emotions dominate your energy field, They block the flow of manifestation. Instead of suppressing them, you must acknowledge and release them. This can be done through practices like journaling, talking to a trusted friend or therapist, or using energy healing techniques like EFT, emotional freedom technique. The goal is not to avoid negative emotions, but to process and release them so that they no longer hold power over your manifestation process. In conclusion, emotional coherence is essential for successful manifestation. Without it, you are sending mixed signals to the universe, which results in inconsistent or blocked manifestations. By cultivating emotional awareness and practicing techniques such as gratitude, meditation, and deep breathing, you can create alignment between your thoughts and emotions. When your heart and mind are in harmony, you emit a powerful, coherent energy that attracts your desires with ease. Remember, the universe responds to the energy you emit, so make sure your energy is in alignment with what you want to manifest. Emotional coherence is the key to unlocking the full potential of your manifestation practice. As we've explored today, manifestation is far more than just a mental exercise or a fleeting desire. It is a deeply transformative process that requires alignment, not only between our thoughts, but also with our emotions, beliefs, and actions. The key to manifesting the life you desire lies in reprogramming your mindset, releasing limiting beliefs, and cultivating a new internal narrative that supports your vision of abundance. By understanding the science behind manifestation, such as Joe Dispenza's teachings on neuroplasticity and the role of emotional coherence, you can begin to reshape the way your brain and body respond to your desires. The more you align your thoughts and emotions with the frequency of abundance, the more you will start to attract opportunities, success, and prosperity into your life. Remember, the universe is always responding to your vibrational energy. When you are consistently in alignment with your goals, through gratitude, visualization, affirmations, and self-compassion, you create a powerful force that attracts your desires into reality. The process of manifestation is not about waiting for the universe to grant you your wishes. It's about actively co-creating your reality with focused intention and emotional coherence. It's time to step into your power. Trust in the transformative process, rewire your subconscious mind, and allow yourself to be open to the abundant life you deserve. The universe is ready to meet you at the frequency you emit, so make sure that frequency is one of limitless possibility, abundance, and love. You have the power to manifest your dreams starting today. Are you ready to stop living in the shadows of self-doubt and start manifesting the life you've always dreamed of? If you're committed to transforming your reality, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Stay with us as we dive deeper into powerful practices that will help you manifest abundance with ease. Continue watching on the screen, and let's unlock your full potential together. Your journey to abundance starts now.